remember, if the pain's too much...
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come! We can't let even a single one through!
There's a firm no-Zuko policy.
Fine by me. Let's get to work then. Eat this! Made with the earth.
Are those arms even natural?
Demon Fang!
Sleep now. More for the sky!
It's almost too strong.
Cut it open!
Be my guest.
Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah! And a puzzle to me! Demons descend! Flashing bang!
An astral
That's my cue!
In a bind?
Shut him down. Not today.
The waters of creation!
Evil Dawn!
Tidal wave!
I'm ready!
Kitara! Frozen!
Hammer!
Purge Malevolence! Arcane Waterfall! Freeze Lantern! Light!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! Off my folk trust!
Raging Cascade! Sleep now! Lightning Condemned!
Evil Dawn! Elusive Deity!
Now pick up expect!
Hitting Pile Driver! Talon Hurricane!
Purge Malevolence!
I'll finish you here and now!
Waterfall!
Finish it! Rip and tear!
Tourmaline!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Yeah.
You know, Thistleum kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me, and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Xion comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Xion, then we defeat Volron and liberate Dana. Everyone, will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
By the way, how is Mahavar doing? Wait. Don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but...
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine. Let's get going.
My astral arts are coming along quite nicely.
Coming along? What do you want to do with them?
Oh, you know. Sprout flowers from the tip of my staff, suspended in midair.
So you want to be a street magician then?
Thistleum was founded by Danans fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
They almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon. Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Xion?
Of course not! Xion's our friend! Almeidrea was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renan. But ever since getting to know Xion, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that. Every individual is different.
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almeidrea was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill her, but when I saw her die right in front of me, a part of me thought it served her right, that she'd gotten what she deserved. But another part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead. Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone. It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any of it.
Who said it had to make sense?
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almeidrea. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
Or don't, if you don't want to. It's just an idea. I'm still searching too, remember?
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey, thanks, Kisara.
Okay. Why?
Ugh.
Damn it.
What?
Is that so?
Okay.
Great job.
I'll teach these small fry who's the apex predator of these waters. Just watch and see.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now.
I guess we're having fish for dinner tonight.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
It feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hootle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered can be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out. Little help!
Take this! Now you see what I can do! Talon Dragon form! One hit! You're finished! Quiver Dragon! It's on! Dragon form! You're mine! Shouldn't have messed with me!
Thanks! You picked the wrong fight!
Swallow blade! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! You're wide open! You take it in! I'll run you through!
More for the stockpile!
Begin! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
You managed to pull through.
Now where might those fish be? Ha! didn't think I'd catch something this big.
Oh, yeah!
All right. I'll let you go this time. I've got something. She's got a good size to her, all told.
That fish put up a fight. Good catch! There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle. Go no further!
Rising Wyvern!
Here goes!
I owe you one.
Cat confiscated!
Dragon Swarm! Eagle Assault!
I shall seal you where you stand.
You're finished! Bloody
Dragon
You're mine! It's over!
My astral energy!
Swallow Blade! Ready and ready! You're mine! It's over! It's time!
Dohalim!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Not a chance!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Eat dirt!
Yeah! And pummel
You're
to me!
mine! Dragon Swarm!
Now!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Don't get complacent.
This is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
Not that I don't agree, but maybe now's not the best time for Elda Menancia Pride.
What's this thing?
This one will be difficult to predict.
Dragon Swarm!
Armor won't save you!
First strike!
Crescent Slash!
Tempest Swirl! If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Rising Wyvern! First
Radiant
blade!
Storm! Celestial
Dragon
Hammer!
Swarm!
Shine! Radiant Light!
Here I come!
Illuminate
charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Take this!
Kisara! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your run!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth, holy brother! Holy man!
Can't move!
Here goes!
Dragon Shell! Can't get out of this! Glimmer Dragon!
Purge malevolence! Insane waterfall!
Beyond! Imbued in
Sleep
Glimmer
now.
Dragon with luck! Resuscitation!
The waters of magic is there! Tidal wave!
I'm on a roll now! Strike! Eagle Assault!
Purge malevolence! Arctic waterfall! Close one!
You see what happened there is you crossed me.
Gotcha!
Shouldn't have done that. Radiant light! Nothing will regenerate!
Double demon!
I really owe you one. Talon Storm!
Carol-
Light.
You'll pay for that!
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with luck. Resuscitation! Shine!
I still got some soul left in me!
Regenerate! Demons descend! Flashing Fang! It was a close thing.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
Hi, Hoodle!
Radiant
Dragon Swarm! Eat dirt!
Photon Splash!
Armor won't save you!
Dragon Swarm! Swallow Blade!
I'm on it! I've let you all down. Forgive me.
Dragon Swarm!
This is my fault.
Cascade Supernova!
It's over!
Pile driver!
Here I
From
come!
Not in
beyond,
your
imbue
dreams.
this vanquished soul with
Here I
life.
come! It's over!
Resuscitation. You require a hand.
Strike!
Swallow Blade. No further.
Photon Hurricane! Now!
Rinwell. Demons descend. Flashing Fang.
Not a chance! Damn it! It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Take it!
Bathed in blood.
Demons descend!
Flashing Fang.
That was a little close for comfort.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! Move it!
Begin. Benediction.
Here I come!
Use too much.
Dragon Swarm! You picked the wrong fight!
Another incantation ruined.
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara! Illuminate the
Radiant
dark!
light.
Come forth, holy glimmer!
Here I come!
Holy
It's over!
man! Raging hurricane!
Strike! Swallow Blade!
Adversity is said to be the best motivation.
I'll be
Come
saving
on!
you!
It's over!
Eagle Bloody
More where that came from! Bloody!
in a bind.
Here I come!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth, holy glimmer!
Anything in armor is
Holy
all
man!
on your knees.
Swallow Blade!
Not on my watch!
You're mine!
Resonate with the earth. Being interrupted.
Raging cascade!
Demons descend!
Flashing Fang. On your knees.
I'm not done!
Smash you.
It's over! Dragon Swarm! Swallow Blade! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! I can feel my power growing!
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
you guys checked your equipment lately?
Maybe I'll get some training in before we eat.
I must admit, I'm rather proud of this dish.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
You're still awake?
I've always been something of a night owl. Ever since back when I was someone's property. Turning in for the night only made the next day come quicker. I wasn't in any great rush.
Sorry.
What about yourself? Care to share something from before I knew you? You were part of a mage clan, right? Must have been handy being able to rely on magic for everything.
Hardly. In fact, not at all. Magic's not so special when you're not allowed to use it. Always scared of who might be watching?
Right. Sorry about that. I guess I've read too many fairy tales.
We were still made to study it every day. It doesn't make any sense if you think about it, studying the very thing you're being persecuted for. But that's what we did. Just like our parents and their parents before them. Honestly, I don't even know how far back it goes.
If memory serves, mages have been the stuff of legend for ages. Even as far back as 3 centuries ago, they were myths. Your people were persecuted even before the Renans got here.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the less it makes sense though. I mean, it was Astral Arts that let the Renans dominate Dana, right? Why didn't mages end up being the rulers of Dana then?
Maybe they tried, but they just didn't have the numbers. Or maybe domination just wasn't something they were interested in. Have you ever considered it might have been something like that?
I guess I haven't.
I wonder why magic alone attracted the attention it did. Swords can be just as lethal in the right hands. Why not ban them?
My best guess? Swordsmanship can be learned by anyone. Magic's more of an exclusive club.
So, you either have the gift or you don't. When something's not easily obtainable, it's hard to comprehend. People are scared of what they don't understand. And fear leads to persecution. So the problem's not magic. It could just as easily have been anything.
Yeah. I'm counting on you, Alphen. I want to go back to bed. You sense one of your pals, Hootle?
Okay.
Okay. Yes!
What?
Really? Dohalim. Oh, Halim, I'm going to look into some seasonal fishing spots.
By all means.
Leave the preparations to me as well. I'll bring the rods. Would you prefer your fish served grilled or raw?
I'll, trust your judgment, Kisara.
I think Hootle senses an owl around here.
Gotta break through! Rising Wyvern! You picked the wrong fight!
I'm on!
Nothing gets by me!
Here I come!
I'll mind you with the duck!
You're finished! Dragon Form! Swallow Blade!
A charge like that easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Stalagmite!
Behold! The earth quotes! Tectonic fission! Benediction light.
Rising Wyvern!
Another incantation ruined.
Swallow Blade!
Elusive deity!
Dragon Form!
I'll tear you apart!
You're mine! It's over!
Benediction light.
Try harder!
Now I'm real mad!
My
Take
turn!
this!
Strike!
Can't get out of this!
Talon Storm!
Raging Cascade!
Shine!
Rising
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Is there anything more magnificent than the musculature of a warrior? Perhaps it is in search of this perfect beauty that I myself am drawn into battle.
Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho!
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Gotta break through!
Shine!
Rising Wyvern! You picked the wrong fight!
Illuminate
Rising Falcon!
They look cute and stuff, but they're vicious.
Rising Wyvern! Stardust!
Sweet now.
Take this! You're finished!
Armor won't! I'm just
Here I
getting
come!
started! I'm on it!
I come! You're finished!
Illuminate the dark!
Swallow blade!
Holy glimmer!
Start up!
Holy lance!
Rising Falcon! Cut! Dragon Swarm! It's on!
Dreams!
Dragon Swarm! Eat dirt!
That's enough!
Dragon Swarm!
Swallow! Hey!
Blow them away! Not a chance! No escape!
Elusive deity!
Dragon Swarm!
I'm on! Come and get it!
Thunderblade!
Here I come!
Illuminate the
It's
dark!
over!
Glimmer dragon! Holy glimmer!
Can't get out of this!
Here I come!
Holy lance!
Swallow blade!
I'm ready! Hey!
Blow them away!
Dance in
My
the
turn!
wind!
Resonate
I'm not
with the
done!
Air
earth!
thrust!
Still up! Eagle assault! Not so fast!
Lightning
Take
condense!
this!
Take it! You're mine!
Thunderblade! Illuminate the dark!
Resonate with the
Rising
earth!
Wyvern!
Stalagmite!
Hurricane!
Take it!
Finish it!
Turn well! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Looks like we got them all.
Gotta break through! Dragon Swarm!
Illuminate
Eat
the
dirt!
dark! Come first strike!
Rising Wyvern!
you apart!
Swallow blade! Slash! Swallow blade! Dragon Swarm!
Radiant light! Pulse of regeneration!
That's what my shield's for.
Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Wind astral
I can
energy!
carve through walls!
Finish it!
Ringwell! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
A comfortable win.
Hi, Hoodle!
Radiant light! Pulse of regeneration!
Far enough!
Talon Hurricane!
Rising Wyvern!
Eagle Fly! Talon Storm!
Purge malevolence!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kitara!
Take this! Try harder! My turn! I'm not done!
Elusive
Dragon
Talon
Swarm!
Hurricane! Hitting pile
This one's all mine!
Elusive
You picked the wrong fight!
Raging storm!
Here I come! I'm ready! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Illuminate the
No!
dark!
Here I come!
Dragon Shell! In a bind! Rigid Tear!
Rising
Eagle
Falcon!
Assault!
Dragon
I'm ready!
Swarm!
Zara!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about she?
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, Or worse still, get injured, we might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me. I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you a million times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, you two.
No problem. We'll save Shion. I know we will.
I'll see you again tomorrow.
Alone. I'm all alone.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on, are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear fault! Thunderblade!
Ah! What are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh, it's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabelt back when I was in Cyslodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because... You know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah. But still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms? You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
Rinwell.
That's what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed it on their escape from the city. We're going in the opposite direction, but where there's a will...
There's always a way, right? And it looks like we're out of options. Let's grit our teeth and go! Is it just me, or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though. There are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almeidrea. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin. At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear. Right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though? Not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.